Welcome to Maslow Tarot. I didn't realize how dark it was. Like, does the candle help? I don't know. I'm going to wait a little bit and see if anybody comes in, but I just wanted to update everybody on where I've been or really want to know. But yeah, so this is going to be a video for the water signs as well. So water signs, February 2021, the monthly reading. I'm going to try to do more readings as well. But yeah. So I hope everything is going well for whoever's joining. If you're joining, say hi in the chat. I'd love to know you're here. But yeah, so as you know, I've been gone I was kind of gone last month. I unfortunately had some family things go on with COVID, and I lost 2 amazing family members. So it was pretty hard. Still kind of going through it. I'm actually really thankful to have started this program, 90 Days to Mindfulness. It's by the House of Oshun, Lulu I love. I don't know if you know her, but she has this awesome 90-day program where you pretty much meditate every day, you clear the clutter, you become more mindful and aware. And I realized through going through the hard things, we tend to lose focus. It just kind of puts things in perspective and really challenges you or tests you to see where you are in your belief system, or like, are you, instead of saying what you are you it? Like, it's time to be it. You know what I mean? So I realized that, it's one of those things where I tend to disconnect, I guess, when it comes to grief or when it comes to loss. So I'm reconnecting and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to read for you guys. But yeah, so that's where I've been. I needed to take some time off for unfortunate family emergencies and whatnot. I did come home with my grandparents' dogs. So that's Bonnie. She's sleeping. They're puppies, actually. So Bonnie and Clyde are their names. So you'll probably see them running around causing a havoc and whatnot, chewing on things. If they get loud or whatnot, I'll just put them away. But I like to let them walk around since I just took them out. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I've missed you guys. What a crazy time it's been, right? I've just been kind of watching from the background and observing. I've been in observations mode lately, and really checking in with myself. So I'm glad to be back. But this is a video for the water signs. So we're going to start with Pisces, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. Let's start with Cancer. Cancer. All right, so I don't really know what spread I'm going to use. I think I'm just going to roll with it and see what happens. But let's start with Cancer. Also, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to try to do some more videos. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, all that. I have a website, maslowtarot.com, if you want to book a personal reading. I prefer that you book the recorded reading instead of the live one so that I can do it so I can make sure that I'm good so I don't feel rushed at this point. Otherwise, I'm happy to do these readings for you guys and just check in. All right, so I bring in my guides, ancestors, guardian spirit of the highest vibration to assist me with this reading to provide the utmost clarity for whoever's watching this highest benefit. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of purple. Like, I meditated before this and I saw a lot of purple. So purple might be a thing for you this month. I'm also getting this weird pressure on the right side of my head. It's kind of topical, so I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like stress or you like pulling your hair a lot. I don't know. All right, so for Cancer, February 2021. February 2021. Let's see what's going on. Emotions. And you know what? This might apply to all the signs. So, I mean, even if you're not a Cancer, I recommend watching this because of I believe it's full moon in Cancer, and it's already starting to affect people. I know that some people who are extremely spiritual have been up and down in their emotions, but it's like a roller coaster. It's not dramatic. It's just like, wow, okay, we're doing this today. All right. Anything else for Cancer? For February 2021, please, Spirit. 2021. So I got emotions and forgiveness. Forgiveness. It feels like a lot of closing doors, like moving past things that have happened that kind of held you back, even if it was yourself, but moving past things that you used to resent yourself for or resent others for. It's kind of like I'm feeling like a loss of time, like a very big resentful, not maybe resentful, but a moment of resentment where like you lost a lot of time. Oh, hey, Brooke, what's up? Empress of Duality. Check her out, and Northern Comfort Tarot. They are amazing people and workers, and they definitely can connect with spirit and give you some great, crazy messages. I think they even have a really awesome program going on right now. But yeah, so I highly recommend checking them out. If it weren't for them, I probably wouldn't even be here. But yeah, so Cancer. So anyway, so like really, instead of being in the moment, being caught up in the time that was lost or the time that you've missed or the time that could have been different. Oh, and then maybe you're comparing yourself to other people. I don't know. But how are those emotions for Cancer in the month of February 2021? Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Right? I need to be grounded. So there might be a lot of comparing yourself to other people, or maybe actually finally coming into your own and realizing what you have accomplished through all the work that you've done and getting past those things that held you back. All right. So we're going to go to the tarot and see what might be going on for Cancer. Cancer signs. Well, again, I recommend listening if you are not a Cancer because of the Cancer moon. Hey, Nikki. That's my bestie right there. All right. She's actually part of the Wildly Alive program, which really helps with being comfortable in your own body and really helps getting out of the stigma of body type and body image and comparing your body image to other people, that kind of thing. Anyway, all kinds of different self-work you can do. All right, so for Cancer, what's going on? What is the theme for Cancer? What are these emotions and forgiveness? So it's going to take a lot of courage. You might have to forgive somebody this month, or you might be forgiving yourself. But realizing that it made you stronger and that maybe you're taking that higher road and being the bigger person, it's going to be really fast. You might even have to travel. I'm thinking just it's really fast conversation, but you're going to give yourself a pat on the back. You were juggling the idea for a while and you finally said, I'm going to do it. Or you just kind of lost it and you're just like, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm going to say what I have to say and I'm going to say it with love. Because just because you want to forgive somebody doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. So it can still sting, right? It can still sting if we're like, hey, this happened, this is how I feel. And I apologize for my part in the delivery of how I felt, but I want to let you know I didn't mean that, or I just want to move forward. Maybe not with you, not talking to you every day, but I have to do what's right for me kind of situation. What's this Two of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, there's that communication. You're really logical about this. You're really cutthroat and clear. You're very clear. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. There might have been a bad investment or somebody was greedy, but you're handling it with a straight sword, if you will. I don't know why that's coming out. Right, yes, that's Bonnie. So I came back with my grandparents' pups because unfortunately they passed away last month. So anyway, so there's some clear communication going on here. Let's see if I can get anything else. It might be somebody that you're in a business partnership with, or maybe even a partner involving money or financial security. See, again, you're saying it with love. So there's abundance of love. It's like you have forgiveness. You don't want to fight. You know, you don't want these emotions to be happening, but we're only human. They happen. You know, we're not always love and light. You know what I mean? But instead of multitasking everything, you're probably standing up for yourself, even if it feels like it's a lot. Yeah. So there it is. Queen of Cups. There you are. What a sign. Full of emotions. Analyze your emotions with a straight sword. You know, being careful with your investments as far as how you communicate or what you're actually putting into it. But just worry. It's just this Two of Pentacles in reverse keeps standing out to me, which is generally like balancing act, but you may have lost control or falling more to one side, or maybe you finally figured it out and you're making a decision regarding finances or material security. Bonnie, and then there's Clyde. So it's Bonnie and Clyde. All right, what's this Two of Pentacles in reverse? Oh, yeah. So the Ace of Swords, so something that you weren't clear about. So maybe it took a while to bring it up because it was something that you were scared to find out with the self-esteem, and you're forgiving for each answer. So if you're asking somebody what they think, how they feel, right? You're going to let them know how you feel. It can be really nerve-wracking, and it can require a lot of strength, and sometimes we just have to blah, just get it out, right? This is how I feel. So what's going on? How do you feel? What do you think? And then you just So I think you're dealing with an earth sign potentially, and you're not sure if they're going to be receiving. You're not sure how they're going to take it, but there's going to be some communication here. It's going to be high emotions potentially, but it's because it's going to be really quick. Any advice for Cancer for February 2021? Oh, yeah. Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands. For all you know, this person could be waiting for you to bring it up because they're too scared, right? Or they don't feel secure, right? So King of Pentacles could be insecurity, financially insecure, not sure they're worthy. So they could be holding back, staring at the possibilities out in the ether, like wondering what could be, waiting for an opportunity to look better in your eyes. But if you come to them with this cup of love, as far as like your emotions and being sensitive and being able to have those hard conversations and make a plan, you guys might be able to actually move forward. But I think this person's waiting for communication. Any advice? All right, that's all for tarot. And then we're going to do an animal card for Cancer. All right, Cancers and all signs actually because of the Cancer season or Cancer moon. Hi, Tian. Welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Stand in your power. Do whatever is right for you. If there is going to be communication, if this is your reading, it's going to be really quick. And I think there's I feel like there's so much bubbling beneath the surface that all it's going to take is a hi. Hello. And then you're like, blah. Oh, Scorpio. So I am doing a Scorpio in this video, just not yet. I could do Scorpio next though. That's fine. All right. So let's see. We got Taurus. When changes are made for the sake of change itself, resist. So kind of like Tian was saying, I'm staying in my power. I'm not going to do it just to cause some movement. So again, coming with love, right? And that could be self-love. So changes made for the sake of change itself, just to cause something to happen. That's not coming from love. That's just from boredom or see what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So, and then we have the scarab beetle. Did I show you the tortoise? He's so cute and old. He looks tired. Oh, his shell's really pretty. It looks like swords and flowers. And then we have the scarab beetle. What is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. And what I'm getting from this is that what is not said in communication, being aware of body language, being aware of patterns, certain resistance, eye movements, you know. Scarab beetle, I mean, you know what he's pushing, right? A bunch of poop. But to him, that's like, or to it, that is its house. That's its token of wealth, you know? So it's like what matters to you might not matter to this person. They might be looking at something completely different than you are. Or they might find value in things that you have no idea because you've been focused on this other thing. So sometimes it's the smaller things that we forget to look at is what I'm getting to. So pay attention to the little things. Everybody has different styles of communication, but also always trust your intuition and your gut. I don't care who you are. But yeah. Okay. All right, let's do, so that's Cancer. We're going to do Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Danny, look at my big poop. Rolling, 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 rolling. I got that sorry. Just keep rolling, rolling. All right, we're doing Scorpio. Everybody loves Scorpios. I mean, come on. I don't care if they made you mad. You learned something. Damn teachers of the universe. Gotta love them. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with you? Ooh, I'm feeling sacral energy. Get it, Scorp. It's like a happy, giddy butterflies, but it's like a little sexy, but it's more happy. I have some friends like that. Never mind, it's TMI. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with you? Why are you feeling some type of way? What are you excited about? What's going on for Scorpio for the month of February 2021? Forgiveness. Do I need to sage these cards? Again, Cancer could have been for anybody watching this really because of Cancer Moon. She really is. We grew up together pretty much spiritually. So, oh, I got a card in here that shouldn't be in here. What is it? Self-esteem. All right, Squirt. Adult children. Budding responsibility. Man-child. Whoa, okay. Get some rest. And adult children. Gosh, this always reminds me right now of taking care of parents, taking care of responsibilities, protecting the bloom so that it can grow, so that it can flourish. Getting some rest in a sense of like, stop putting so much on yourself, stop thinking so much about things, stop taking responsibility for things that you have no control over. Get some rest. And it's flipping things today. My perspective is flipping these cards, like adult children. So it's kind of like treating the people that piss you off, Scorpio, because you think that you probably know how evolved you are spiritually and all this stuff. And you can see things intuitively in a way that a lot of other signs struggle to or just don't see it right away. And it can be really irritating. So it's kind of like it reminds me of like the dream or like when you're nervous and you're presenting, just imagine everybody naked. But instead you're imagining everybody like a child. I know that sounds really pretentious. I don't know who I'm talking to. But if you just seem irritable lately, give people a break. You need to get some rest. Forgive others for not understanding where you're coming from, because it might start taking a toll on your body. It's not helping your body. All right, emotions. Mental space for Scorpio for the month of February. Death energy. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. And I really like this, how the dark is on the outside instead of the inside. Like if you go like this, it really looks like it's moving to me. Hi, Lakendra. Welcome. So Nikki, that's Northern Comfort Tarot and Empress of Duality. They are twin flames in union. Very amazing readers. And they're really great at connecting with spirit and actually guiding you for your growth towards being a twin flame or evolving spiritually as far as like your divine masculine and feminine. Oh, I got pop-ups happening. And they're just great fucking people. So, peace. So it's like coming to terms with an ending, coming to terms with not fitting in, coming to terms with not being that puzzle piece in someone else's grand scheme or puzzle, right? Coming to peace with that. It's almost like you went through a lot and you're at a resting period. So you're at the time where you can like put it down now. You can put it down, appreciate it for what it was and what you've, and be excited about what's to come. It doesn't have to be this ailment that you carry around with you. It can be something that you take something from, like a gift, if you will. And you can have peace instead of shame. I'm getting shame. So I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. And you're not doing it for the other person. It's not for closure. It's so that you can find that new beginning that was supposed to happen. And so that you can fill it with better things that are more for you. All right, let's see. All right, so for Scorpio, let's see if we can get a little bit more information about what's going to happen in February for you. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus sign, Scorpio, February 2021. Scorpio. What's going on for the Scorps? Wow. You might be having some digestion things going on lately. I think that's how you'll know if you're holding on to a lot of stress, resentment, things. So I'm not doing Gemini today, Lakendra, but you can follow me or subscribe, and I'll be doing that within the week. Ooh, we got Temperance. Balance, compassion. Being a little bit vulnerable, but not too much, right? Being guided. All right, so letting go of conflict. We have the Five of Wands in reverse. So there might be somebody who just doesn't see things, again, eye to eye with you. They don't agree with you. They can't. And it's kind of like giving them some grace. That's my theme this month is the word grace. Give yourself grace, right? So Temperance. Can we really, I don't know why I'm getting really philosophical, but can we really disagree with somebody if we're not able to put ourselves in their perspective? So if we can't see the way that they're understanding things, how do we even disagree? So we have to take that time and be patient with ourselves and the people that we care about, the cups, right? So if we're having a conversation, we're exchanging ideas and emotions and whatnot, even if it's just somebody in the family and you just don't get it. You're like, why don't you see things the way I see it? You just don't get it. I don't know if you've heard that a million times, but I have, and I hate it. It drives me insane. But this is somebody who does want to try to understand. They don't really necessarily want to keep seeing things in a battle mindset. It's more of like, okay, fine. I'm going to try to understand the way you see it. I still know in my heart how I feel and how I see it. But at least if I can see what you're doing and where you're coming from, I'll be able to understand more what's going on in this conversation. Otherwise, I don't even know what we're talking about. And likely the other person doesn't either. Yeah. So clearing the confusion. So if you do have some tough conversations this month regarding ideas, values, even if it's just small arguments constantly with a partner or something, you're able to kind of eliminate that confusion or the stress that the confusion brings to you if you are stand tall in what you believe. Just because you give somebody the space to listen and understand, and to not snub them out, doesn't mean that you believe in what they're saying or that you agree with them. It's more of like an adult conversation and actually an educated mindset of getting on the same page as far as disagreeing with them. If you want to put it that way, Scorpio. All right, so if we can get some advice for Scorpio, please. Oh. Yeah. So moving on into the unknown, being stable and happy within your own emotional contentedness. So not necessarily needing somebody to understand or value your opinion, not necessarily needing anybody else's input, but being happy and content with your own, but still being able to explore the unknown, right? So still being happy on this journey, being able to take these emotional instances, these experiences and appreciate them, lining them up really nice and just kind of saying, okay, all right, okay, I'm learning and I'm just going to go on this journey. I'm happy with where I'm at and I'm not looking for anybody to really approve of me, but I still seek the unknown. I still seek what's out there. I'm not sure what it is and I'll know when I find it, but I'm on my way. I'm not going to sit here and dwell on these old situations. So a hard decision might come through with regards to somebody from the past or a soulmate connection, or even childhood friend, somebody you've known for a long time. I feel like this has to do with giving somebody another chance. And it could be an Aries, it could be a fire sign, but it could also be that you are the one in control of the situation. And it's really hard to make these decisions that are kind of like a double-edged sword, but I guess you're going to be taking a lot of memories into account, the nostalgia. What does it mean? Who are you now versus who were you this whole journey? So take into account the memories that you have and make sure that you're looking at them objectively and not in a tyrannical way. I feel like you're going to be really balanced in making this decision because it is in your control and you know that. It's still a hard decision, whatever it is, but I think you're leaning more to one side at this point. Any more advice for the Scorpio? Yeah. King of Wands. Motivation. Motivation and the reason for doing something. I think that was one of your cards, right? No, that was the other sign. But the passion and the motivation behind things, when it comes to arguments or whatever this decision is that you're having to make, why? Why is it important to you? Why is it important to the other person? What's going to make you get out of this chair and do something? Why are you even thinking about doing something? Like, understand it more from a passion perspective as far as what do you feel about it? Does it bring you power or does it deplete you? This is somebody who wants to make some changes. This is somebody who has a fire under their ass. This is the character of a leader. Somebody's going to take the lead. Bring up some ideas about maybe that will help change the situation into a way that makes sense for everybody or for you, or be more clear with the direction that you're heading so that you can take the appropriate actions and monitor your environment and keep your environment more so that it serves your growth and what you are trying to accomplish. right, let's get you some animal cards. If the scorpion comes out, I'm done. Yeah. Hindsight's always 2020, Tien. And it's so funny. The more cycles we spend with somebody that we have feelings with, we learn something every time. And there's a lot that we actually learn about ourselves because there's a reason that we keep letting them come back. There's a reason we keep going back. But if we were to give somebody else advice, because I've been in that situation too, if we were to give somebody else advice, what would we say? We want to be second? Are we doing right by ourselves if we're waiting around for somebody? No. And you're going to stand in your power, right? It's really interesting because it seems like more when we do cut off people, like the energy, cutting cords, replacing it with things that we love about ourselves and what we want, they either come back for another round or they finally get it and something better comes along or something more aligned with where you're going rather than where you've been. All right. Advice for the Scorpio. So we have the whale. Through the music, you reclaim life's magic and grow strong in body and soul. I love the whales. Did you know there's a thing called whale people? It's like an archetype, spiritual archetype. I'm not going into it. Just look up whale people or watch Waterbaby. But this feels very frequency. Finding people that are like your frequency. Music doesn't necessarily have to be like putting your headphones in, playing an instrument, but it's the music. It's your own rhythm. It's your own rhythm of, are you going against the waves? Are you fighting your way to the surface so that you can breathe? Where are you in the ocean? Who are you? What are you? And are you just flowing or are you fighting? Find something that feels like music. I used to do this crazy ass thing. Okay, it's freaking nuts, okay? But it's just an idea. I used to 8 count myself. Whenever I was nervous or whenever I was having a really rough time, and I would 8 count myself. And if it was going really fast, then I knew that I needed to slow down. And then it would pull music into my head as I 8 counted myself. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but 8 count yourself, find out what your rhythm is. And if you're okay with that, sometimes it's just cool to be aware, you know? I don't know why I'm pulling more. We have water buffalo. I don't know why, but I got hungry looking at the water buffalo. I think I'm hungry. Sorry for any vegans out there. No hate. Face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. That's King of Wands energy. Feeling very wise energy from this. Only what you need is what I heard. Only what you need. Face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. And you'll realize all this stress and stuff about things that you can't control or things that you don't really care about, but you care about, you know, it's depleting your life force. It's not helping your spirit. It's kind of like take only what you need. I don't know how to explain that. That's what keeps coming up. And then our favorite again, scarab beetle, right? I love music. I love it. Absolutely. Keyboard, ukulele, guitar, spoons. I'll try the spoons. It's fine. Singing. I don't even care how bad I sound. So what is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. You might be finding a treasure this month. You might be finding something treasure, like not necessarily a treasure physically, but like something that, like a true gem, if you will, like a true gem of appreciation, a true gem of something that you needed at the right time. At the right time. And I think you just have to be in the right frequency. You just have to be in the right flow. And you'll know when you get there. Everybody has different flows. But if you're flowing, you just kind of get where you need to go. And it's not a constant fight to where by the time you get to where you you were supposed to find that treasure, you miss it, you know, because you're like expecting everything to be a certain way. Whew. All right, Scorpio. I definitely hope you have a wonderful February, and I hope the absolute best for you, and I hope you find that peace. You know, you're holding down the fort with this death and rebirth energy, and I come out of it like the phoenix, man. If anybody can do it, Scorpio can. All right. Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I'm a Pisces Aries cusper, actually. 0 degree Aries. Like straight up 8:53 March 20th. So I'm a weirdo, and I'm okay with it. But that's just my sun. All right, so Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Pisces sign, or if you're dealing with a Pisces. Pisces. I just saw a fish floating upside down. It wasn't dead. It wasn't dead. It was just like floating upside down. And I heard belly up. You may be fantasizing this month, Pisces, or all up in your head. Just having a good time. Of course. I love music. New exercise program. Maybe you're doing yoga. I started doing yoga. Belly up. That's probably where that came from. All right. Pisces. Anything else for February? February for Pisces. Oh, nope. I think that's it. Sentimental feelings. Again, in your head, you know, happy thoughts. Oh, my throat. Okay, maybe not happy. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So new exercise program and sentimental feelings. I feel like this is somebody who was in a sport or something previously. And they might be reconnecting with that part of themselves as far as realizing their body's changing, realizing, you know, how much happier they were when they went out more, or they went to the gym, or when they, like, maybe it's triggering something, but it's not necessarily a bad trigger. Thanks for stopping by, Brooke. You're so lovely. And thank you, Danny, as well. You guys are amazing. All right. So how are the emotions, the mental space for the Pisces? Belly up, Pisces. Feeling sassy. Bam. Bam. So we got pride. I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. Ooh. I love that flower within the flower. It looks like an eye with a flower in it. So it's like you're looking at a flower. It's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. What you see is what you are. What you see is how you feel. It's that mirror energy, the mirror image that we hold within people and our surroundings and our environment. If we feel crappy about ourselves, we're probably going to be really critical of our environment and everybody we come in contact with. But I think we should look more on the soft side with this reading, with the sentimental feelings, exercise program. Let's see. Let's ask the tarot. All right, so we're going to do this one. All right, for Pisces, February 2021, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. With regards to these cards in the spread, what is going on for them? For Pisces, dreams. Dreams. Somebody might be reappearing in your dreams. Oh. So we've got is this the world or is this the wheel? Okay, it's the Wheel of Fortune. A whole new cycle. So I want to break free. I want to break free. What is that song? I don't know, but I like that song. That's what it feels like. I think that's yoga she's doing too. Tree pose. Without the arms going up or whatever. I don't know. Not a yogi person. Four of Cups. There's your sentimental feelings. Right? So you have the opportunity to start this whole new cycle. You might be rethinking it. There might be some sacrificial energy. Like, okay, I'm going to start this thing. Am I sure? That means I got to start all over. That means I have to. It feels like you should be more excited about this, Pisces. I don't think you're seeing the beauty that this new cycle can bring you. I think you were holding really hard. You were holding on to something. You might have been holding on to something, or you just lost hope. So it's like you're trying not to give it too much. You're trying not to invest too much into it. We have the Hierophants. Could be dealing with the Taurus. So the Hierophant is bringing yourself to a more traditional mastery, or just a mastery in general, getting to a higher level, up-leveling. It's so interesting. What I'm getting from this is getting to a higher level to the point where, yes, I love that song. But getting yourself to a point where you are in this beautiful energy where you're happy and nothing can really touch you, like negative energy. It's like you're out of a cycle that was holding you back, but it's like you're always looking over your shoulder. You're worried that it's going to happen again or it's going to come back. So that breaking free, it's like you broke free, but it's like now you have a whole realm of unknown to deal with. But you need to realize that you have leveled up, right? You got to a place where you're able to understand things differently now. And you probably don't give yourself enough credit. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I think you're really trying not to be reckless at this time, which is why you're just kind of taking your time. You know, maybe you were reckless before, so now you're like, I'm going to go slow, please. I'm just going to sit under this beautiful tree. So there was probably an embarrassment, a feeling of shame and regret, loss. There was a battle that you fought and you're like kicking yourself, man. You're like, I could have done better. I wasted so much time. I can't believe I fell for it. You know, there's just these thoughts in your head. They're raving. And it's just like, yeah. So it's just kind of worry. It feels like you're holding yourself back. And there's nothing wrong with that. You go at your own pace, right? What is this new cycle for Pisces? Oh, jeez. Do we really need to go any further? Justice and the Sun. The happiness that you deserve. A balance in the Force. Yeah, you might have been duped. You know, you might have some regrets. Time might have passed. You're probably a little older now. You know, but there's still this happiness to be found with breaking free and connecting to the universe exactly. There's that tether in this card. Just like Visions of Love Tarot was doing a reading the other day, and it was like the sun was in every card, and there was like a tether. And that's what I'm feeling with this. You're a Scorpion? Yeah, I was wondering what you were. How'd you know that? Oh, it's you, ain't it? Of course, River. All right, so then there's this justice coming in, and I feel you're going to be, there's that reflection again. See how she's looking at herself? Or they're looking at themselves, or it's two sides of the same coin. It's like you're looking at different parts of yourself and what you could have been, what you were, and what you are now. And the more that you put in that perspective and You're able to free yourself from that old cycle and to realize that you're leveled up, to give yourself the credit you deserve. I think you're scared. So we do have the Ace of Cups in reverse. You might need to work a little bit more on the self-love to connect with that up-leveling, to hold more energy in your heart space. What's this Ace of Cups in reverse? Is this a breakup or is this self? Okay. Page of Swords in reverse. So lack of communication, uneducated thoughts, like jumping into conclusions. It could be lies. Immaturity. You don't know if you're ready. So when it comes to love, you might not be ready yet. Or you're not sure if you're ready. You're not sure when you'll be ready or if you'll ever be ready again. That's what that could be, yeah. So you're not ready exactly to move on into the unknown, as we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you're holding yourself back. Right now, I think you're just trying to ground yourself. Because getting out of the cycle, whatever this was, these are major arcana. So this is kind of a big deal, right? You don't just break free and then everything is all figured out. You got to find yourself within that. Like, who was I? Did I do that? Did I do that? Like, I really did that. And now I'm here. Everything looks different. You know, it's not the same. It's like a whole different layer has been of the veil, if you will, a whole different layer of self, a whole different layer has been taken down and put up at the same time. It's just, you're figuring out, you're grounding yourself, you're getting there. So if you release, I think the only thing you need to do at this point, or that would help, is to release yourself of this. The justice is coming. The justice has been served. You have taken these steps up to that sunshine, the happiness that is right down the road. But when it comes to what's holding you back is your fear, is your shame. Shame is probably the hardest emotion to deal with in a sense of moving forward, I feel, on a personal level. And also I have a psychology background, if that helps. Shame is definitely a toxic self thing. Can you see Mustafa? Oh, I'm sorry, Nora. I'm not actually doing any personal readings right now. Check my website, maslowtarot.com, if you'd like a personal reading, or just wait for your sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and maybe the message will come in there. Okay, but I really hope it works out for you. As far as not understanding why you're waiting for him, that's not something that you know why. I'm getting that you know why. I'm getting family dynamics. I don't know if you're close with your family, but maybe reconnect with some family or some support. Find some support with friends and people that you can confide into so that you can reflect off of them and they can show you where you are. Because maybe you've been working a lot or something, or you're just not in a place where you've been talking to people about it. So the Nine of Cups. There she is, breaking free again. Nine of Cups is emotional satisfaction within the self, not needing anybody, not being codependent, just having a good time, feeling good. And you know what? That's when you're going to probably feel the sunshine the most. That's when you're going to feel it the most. Because once you're able to only worry about yourself and you break free from these old cycles and these people that just keep trying to bring you back into that darkness or whatever the heck you went through, you start to actually be proud of yourself. You start to give yourself a little bit more cushion to be like, okay, it wasn't easy. It felt easy because it was something that you felt you should have done a long time ago. And then it just happened. But I think you're worried about communicating how you really feel. I think that you're afraid to move forward, and that's fine. Everything in divine timing, right? You're not in any rush. Justice is served. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. I don't know who needs to hear that. You did the right thing. You were not reckless. You probably broke a huge cycle, and you're probably waiting for the repercussions at this point. You're waiting for something bad to happen, but it's not going to. You did what you were needed to do. And it's just these emotions that are getting to you because of the cycle you were in, holding you in that guilt mode or like, oh my God, I did this. They're going to hate me. Well, it's okay if they hate you. Like they can move on. You have to do what's right for you. at a certain point, I think everybody gets to that that point of no return, not point of no return. They hit their limit and they just, it's like nothing. First you get angry, first you get sad, then you get angry, and then it's nothing. And then you just move on. But it's like that weird waiting period where you made that big decision and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, what's going to happen? This is weird. But it's like you did the right thing. Any advice for the Pisces? Advice for the fish as they flow. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting be careful with money. Yep. Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Ooh. You're going to want to have a lot of fun. You're going to want to play. You're going to want to find people that are going to lift you up and make you feel like life is good. You know, like life is fun, you know? Okay, we got two messages here. So we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. You're gonna get out of this period of imbalance. Right now, there might be too much give and not enough take. Whoa, interesting. We'll put that down then. There might not be enough give and take happening, but find your power within your own material security and your own environment. Find a peaceful place to process things. When it comes to self-love, splurge a little bit. You know, splurge a little bit. Don't go out of control because then, you know, the scales are going to go crazy. But splurge a little bit. Buy yourself something nice. You know, go to you know, some bath bombs or something. Something that you've been wanting to do that's not like wildly crazy expensive if you're in that situation, to love on yourself a little bit. Because I think for a long time it was out of whack. I don't know what that was, but it's out of whack. And it's going to help you feel more motivated to move forward. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you march to the beat of your own drum again. As far as this other pile, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So we have the Knight of Cups. He comes in with a romantic, charming idea of, look at these beautiful roses I picked out just for you, and I've been waiting for you. You know, I just been waiting for you forever, girl. You know, like he's just got that look. I want to say swag. I don't know. I don't usually say that. But yeah. That horse looks like a unicorn. Let's just say that. So yeah, so it's going to be an offer. Maybe someone's going to want to date, or maybe at some point you're going to want to date, or you have somebody in mind. But at this point, you have a new idea of how to invest in romantic relationships. You've switched it up. No more, what is it? No more reckless behavior. No more tying yourself to these cycles that make you feel like, damn, I should have saw that coming. Or I can't believe I let myself do that. No more situations that put you in, no more making the wrong, what do you call it? You know how like you try to control something that you can't, or you can't control everything? I don't know how to explain it. But like seeing the red flags and having all the shame, it's because you start to see all those things that you should have saw, but you didn't want to because you were in this energy. Well, this is coming around again for some people. You're going to have another person who wants to pursue you, or you want to pursue somebody. Just pay attention to how you invest, because you want to build those strong roots, and it should be taken care of, not crushed, you know, tended to. So, and then the Ten of Cups in reverse, it's not exactly what you want, and you know that, but it's going to make you feel like yourself again. It's going to make you feel valued again. It's going to make you feel sexy again. It's going to make you feel like it's possible. But it's not quite something you want to invest in, but it's nice. And sometimes you deserve that. Have some fun. have some fun, and make sure you realize what you want. Okay? And that you're honest with yourself and other people. Oof, let's get you some animal cards, Pisces. Animal and spirit messages, please, for Pisces. For the Pisces. And Bonnie is still sleeping. Look at that. I don't know where Clyde is. Okay, so for Pisces, please. Baboon. In love and declarations of passion, heartfelt communication is the key. Pisces, you're an extremely intuitive being, right? One of the most intuitive signs, one of the most psychic signs. You know when someone's just trying to like distract you with their shiny butt, but really it's like they have other ulterior motives. You know what I mean? It's about heartfelt communication. Or is this just a show, or are we really doing this? And I think that's when the 10 of Cups in reverse might happen. So just be wary of the heartfelt communication. Feel your intuition. Feel the communication. Is it actually happening? Is it actually happening, or is this just something that somebody's playing out so that they can get something that they want or to pass the time? So recognize the riches of the past and the abundance of the present. So it's like flipping it, right? There's riches in the past, even if the cycle was something you needed to break free from. But it's like you become richer because you're more you. There's more value. You got more. What is it? It's like Alice in Wonderland. You've lost your muchiness or something. I don't know. But it's that. It's that. So it's like you'll recognize how strong you are and how you fortified certain things that have always been you. Separating it from what you thought was you. And then just shedding all that. And then just fortifying what really is you. The you-ness. Let's get another one for Pisces. Oh, okay, 2 then. 3. Okay, Pisces. So we got porcupine. You may defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. And for the porcupine, it's kind of interesting because it's like, that's for those spines are particularly for the things that they can't see coming. So maybe it's time to do some protection work. Shield yourself. Not letting people take advantage of you. All right, investing in home and comforts provides security and family togetherness. Beaver. I love the beaver. He's so cute. So investing in home comforts provides security and family togetherness. So start with your home, start with your environment. Work on that Empress energy, whether you're male or female. What's going to nurture yourself to make yourself feel more you and proud of yourself, right? Proud of yourself. Maybe it's an exercise program. Maybe it's the 90 Days to Mindfulness program. I don't know. So we have the lion, banish loneliness by reaching out to special friends. Boom. Lions are not, I'm pretty sure they're pack animals, right? Or the lion finds the lionesses to be his pride or whatnot. And they all look out for each other. They all have a role to play. Find those friends that maybe had the right advice the first time and you didn't listen. Or the friends that make you feel like you're excited about the future. Like I have friends that are way beyond me in life, and I love hanging around them because I'm like, how did you do that? Because I know life wasn't easy for them. Like, tell me your stories. Tell me your secrets. Let's do this. Because then maybe I can, figure out that I can do it. And also for the really hard times where you're all up in your feels and you want to go back to those old things that felt good, maybe 20% of the time. But then it's like, if you go back to it, it's the same old shit. And you need your friends sometimes to say, hey, knock it off. remember who the hell you are. You did it finally. Keep going. All right. Yeah, you can do anything you set your mind to. And with friends, you can do even more. Boom. Quote by Brittany, Maslow Tarot. All right. I love you guys. I love everybody who stopped by, even if you're not watching this live. Thank you so much. I had so much fun with everybody. Again, please check out Empress of Duality, Northern Comfort Tarot, River Phoenix. I think you even do readings sometimes. Wildly Alive program, Nikki Caravella. She's a really great mentor. Also, the Daily Grind, the Dali Grind. They sell the best coffee and tea. And they handpick it. Everything is earth sustainable. It's amazing. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for dealing with me and my gaps in time. Send me ideas for readings that you guys would like, because I don't want to just get on here and just babble, because I realized you guys didn't really like this 50-minute sign readings. So I'm not doing those no more. I can cut it down to 10 minutes each if you want, and just do them more frequently if that would work. But I highly value you for coming by and stopping by. Check it out. All right. Thank you so much. Love you guys.